y'all. Appreciate y'all. What it do? What it do? How's everybody doing? What is the day? It's hump day. It's hump day around here in these streets. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show on this wonderful Wednesday, October the 25th, 2020, what year? 2023. Y'all got to bear with a player for a good little minute. I am running behind. I'm running behind. I'm trying to get my marketing out. Trying to get my marketing out. Hold on. Let me take this off the screen real quick because y'all can't see it, so it really don't matter. But I got to go ahead on and remove that right there. Let me go ahead on and set this one right here up. Let that one right there fly. Whoo! Jesus, boy, it's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. It's not y'all problem. It's not y'all problem. It's a me problem. It's a me problem out here in the doggone street. I am trying to get my promotion going out there. Computer's been down. A whole bunch of stuff been transpiring around here this morning. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Show enough do, trying to get this system up over here, and then I'll be able to get the other system up over there. We got a lot of news to run through. We're not going to Rumble. We're not going to Rumble. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, chat, happy hump day. Say, I'm here. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Show enough do. Making sure I get this here done up. Bam, bam. So everything is sucked out. Damn, we looking good. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 cash app. Say, cause you is a double O player out here in these streets. I appreciate that right there. Well, oh man. Shout out to Sonya. Shout out to Sonya. Here, let it flash on the screen. Shout out to Sonya for becoming a member. I forgot I saw the member thing. I saw the member thing up for those of you who would like to become a member on the number 7 channel. Listen, if I'm not mistaken, right now we is on 2 channels. We is on the number 7 channel and the Willie Williams live channel. We on 2 channels right now. We're trying to cross promote the number 7 channel and the Willie Williams. Slow me down, pimp. You're talking too fast. We're trying to cross promote. We're trying to get some more people over here to the number 7 channel. But listen, we're gonna take it slow today. We're gonna take it slow. I don't know. I do not know how long I'm gonna be here, but it seems to me, according to the work that I have to do today, we're gonna be here a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? Shot Town is in the building. Say, hey, Sugar the 912 Savannah's up in the house. What it do? What it do? I mean, I don't know if if the notifications hadn't went out, but according to what I'm seeing right now, it looked like the notifications may have went out. That's what's up. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Say the 281 H Town is in the building. Say the Bronx, New York is in the building. Say what pound past the leg of these 30 minutes of 5. She say, oh, was it about some meat? You talking about what we about to talk about? Shout out to Mr. Gino. Let me go and put that down on the screen real quick to let that fly by. Shout out to Mr. Gino for becoming a member on the number 7 channel. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Look here. Remember, for those of you who is on the live channel, if you is not subscribed to the number 7 channel, please subscribe to the number 7 channel. We only on the live channel to do marketing and promotion. Damn it, trying to get some more people around here. You say, Willie, happy Wednesday. Say, I hit the like button. Chat, what's good, what's good, what it do, what it do. Cincinnati, Ohio's in the building. Say, salute Detroit up in this thing. The Bronx, damn it, the D is in the building. I appreciate that. You say, on the road like a rapper trying to make it. Say, what it do, Pastor? I'm chilling, trying to do some work, I'm trying to come to work and get paid. Sugarland, Texas in the house. What it do? What it do? The 713 is up in this thing. Damn it, I got that right. Okay, this one right here done bounced back right. So that's working me, working me, working me. The 302 Delaware's late, but here to spread the word. I appreciate that. Show enough, dude. Hold on. Let me Put you on the screen too. Shout out to Octavia for becoming a member to the number 7 channel. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Oh, give yourselves a thumbs up because you made it over 100 before. It was at '08. It was at '08. I appreciate that right there, man. I sure enough do. Sure enough do. Listen. And again, if you're on the live channel, make sure you come over to the number 7 channel and just be subscribed to both channels. Just be subscribed to both channels. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Say what channel you on the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. That's the live channel that we is doing it from, because as y'all know, the live channel, the number 4 channel, the number 3 channel, they all have been demonetized, and we still popping. We still clicking. We still come to work. You know what I'm saying? The 412 Cliffsboro, Pennsylvania's in the building. Say, what it say? Oak Cliff, Texas, checking on in and smash that like button and share. He said, come on with that fire. I'm sure enough ill. Hell, should I have an attitude today? Should I have an attitude today? I should have an attitude so I can really just go off with with the news that I'm gonna talk about. To say what's up, Willie? You said I got switched over to the 2nd channel and I hit the like button. I appreciate that right there. I appreciate that right there. Thank you for the likes, even on the live channel. Thank you for the likes on the number 7 channel. Whew. Because a lot of people, they still be questioning. They still be asking, where you been? Where you been? I've been here. I have been here. But yeah. We need some thumbs up. We need some cash outs. We need some PayPal. We need some super chat. We got it all. If you would like to support a player around here in these streets, say the 205 is in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Say Willie, who done made you mad? Life done pissed me off out here in these streets, but I'm gonna try to hold it together. I'm gonna try to be very, very professional, very professional. Oh, Memphis, Tennessee, the 901 is in there and say, what they do. At the B-Mo Cap, the 863 Polk County, Florida is checking in. Pastor, appreciate you being around here. Show enough. Y'all get these lights up so we can just go ahead on and get started. We finna go ahead on and get started. You know, when we do this right here, we mean that. We mean whatever we finna go ahead on and say, or what we are saying at the time that we doing this right here. We mean something out here in these streets. Bam! Where we want to start. Let me push this here down so I can get this right here, right up. Let me see. Let's look at these numbers. Cleveland. Yada. We did this right here. Bam. Let's start with a little light update. Here. Let me try to get you some money. Hold on.
All right, lots to get.
Hold on. Let me try to get y'all some money out here in these streets. Listen, this is the holiday season. It's holiday season, and I know how you all be feeling about doing this thing called snitching and stuff like that. But I just want to say, put your family first. Put your family first. Like, think about you and your children and how great it'll be for you to get this big old check. Now, I do not know if we found out or not with the rewards. Do they tax the rewards, though? The 281 Houston, Texas say, hey, Willie, what it do? You know, I don't know if they taxing right now. Shout out to our Dodge the Trap for becoming a member out here. I appreciate that right there on the number 7 channel. I see y'all still. And shout out to everybody who is over on the live channel. Also come over to the number 7 channel. But look. So, okay, the rewards is tax-free. Oh, we got a reward out here for you real quick. Here you go.
All right, lots to get to on this Tuesday. I'm Carly Gordon. Happening right now, there is a statewide search for the man accused of shooting 2 Laverne police officers. John Drake Jr. has been on the run now for 4 days. He is the estranged son of Nashville Police Chief John Drake. For the first time since the incident, we are now hearing from Laverne Police Chief Chris Mays. He announced there is now a $15,000 reward being offered in this case. The chief is also talking about...
What can you do with 15 stacks right now? Tax-free. It's going to make you feel like you get some child support. Tax-free. You know what I'm saying? Tax-free right now? It is October, November, December. Within these next 2 months, the average person will not make $15,000. On average, in 2 months, you'll probably hit like $4,000 to $5,000. Y'all can get on the phone right now and come up. Hell, you can take off for like a week or something. You know what I'm saying? And still get paid right now. Think about it. Children need toys.
How first responders acted the day of the shooting.
The law enforcement response during this incident was incredible.
Incredible. Shout out to Laniqua for becoming a member on the number 7 channel. I appreciate the support. I sure enough do.
And the support that was shown to the La Vergne Police Department was unmatched. I want to especially thank the men and women of the La Vergne Fire Department who responded and provided critical care to our officers.
That's right.
We are also hearing from the mother of John Drake Jr. She is begging her son to turn himself in.
I'd rather see him locked up than that I have to bury him.
And that is Valeria East. She says that's her biggest fear right now. She says her son has had issues with drugs in the past and hasn't always made the best decisions, but she says she never would have imagined anything like this. Since 2005, he has been charged 59 times in Davidson County.
Remember when we talked about that, right, y'all? 59 times, and his daddy is the chief.
Most recently with violating community supervision and domestic assault.
He's never done anything like this, so I don't know what, made him want to do this.
So he's a first-time killer. Allegedly, he's a first-time killer out here. And in my mind, if you have shot at the police or killed it police, if you done killed police, in my mind, you done shot at other people before. I think. Maybe.
And then he just took off running and he's just gone. And I don't want him to be a fugitive. And I hope he just calls my phone so I can plead to him to turn himself in.
That's right. Help him.
East went on to say she is sorry for the officers who were shot and that she is glad they are recovering today.
Say, did they check the chief house? You know what I'm saying? Probably up in the attic, chilling. Hell, he is probably in the police car. He probably in the trunk. Probably in the trunk with some food, some noodles, something like that right there. Because they would like never check the police trunk, right? What? Come on now. Who's hiding in the police trunk? I have no idea. But listen, $15,000? He told on, boy, he told that, listen, do anybody know his baby mama? If he got a baby mama. He say he watching this show. What, player, you better hide. You better hide. Because I'm advising the community. Because you is a threat to community. When you shoot one of us in law enforcement, you need to go down. You need to be sat down for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to have a discussion with you or something. We can't have you out here with your little pea shooter. You know what I'm saying? You feel real like big when you like shoot law enforcement. You feel real strong. And it's understandable. I do get it. But we need for you to calm that down, pimp, because when we catch you now, when we catch you, when we run up on you, it may be a misunderstanding. I want y'all to understand it. It may be a misunderstanding now. Shout out to Tony for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. Sure enough, dude. You say he off earth already? That would probably be like a good thing because he's going to spend the rest of his life, if there's no misunderstanding when we apprehend him, he more than likely gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars. Sure enough feel. Moving right along. Is y'all gonna let the community let you leave $15,000 on the table? That's a you problem. It's your bad. You need to get your priorities together. Sure enough. Moving right along. Damn it. Oh, this one. We got to go to Houston. Listen, I'm not even in the hurry. We're not going to Rumble today. But, remember, make a Rumble account. Create a Rumble account. Type in the Willie Williams Show when it's time for us to go over to Rumble. We're just not going over there today. Everything is for a reason. Now, why? See, every time I think I got the doggone video and I ain't got the doggone video. But work with me. Work with me. I got you. Because this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. He said, I got a rumble just to watch you. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do, man. Jesus, all the work I be trying to put in around here in these streets. Hold on. Look. I got buddy. You talking, and I wasn't ready. I got it, y'all. I got it. They think that they gonna get away from me when it's time to do the news. We can't let that slide, Phil. We can't let that slide. Hold on. All right, we got a what is they calling buddy? We could do it like this. A Houston man out on bond accused of killing the man in front of his parents. Then I had told y'all, as we release these community activists, as we release the people out of the community, one thing just remember, they is getting released back into your community. And if you is one who don't want to be hard on crime, these are the type of things that can happen and will happen in your community. They're going to be around you, your kids, your grandkids, maybe your side pieces, something like that right there, kids, you know. So we do got to be careful. They done let Bud out. Hold on, and watch what happens.
On tonight's Breaking Bond, a 20-year-old man is now free from jail on multiple bonds, now accused of killing a 25-year-old man in front of his parents.
It happened at the family's southeast side car lot. That's where we find Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live now with more.
Yeah, Anthony, last Monday, 20-year-old Malcolm Lewis came to this family-owned car lot at Fuqua and Seaford to buy a vehicle. Instead, police say, he committed a murder.
25-year-old Daniel Abdulmalik's murder was witnessed by his parents.
My parents are in shambles. Every morning they wake up with the shock of their son being missing. They keep screaming, my son is gone, my son is gone. How am I going to live? He's our backbone and our right hand. What are we going to do without him?
Daniel was murdered on Monday, October 16th. Police say 20-year-old Malcolm Lewis went to the family-owned car lot on Fuqua at Seaford with a friend.
They knocked down my...
Hold on. They say Malcolm is 20. Maybe here I'd have probably gave you 20, but here look like you're a little grown-up. You know.
At Seaford with a friend.
They knocked down my father. After knocking down my father, my brother obviously was defensive, trying to get them to back off.
That's when police say Lewis shot the couple's only son to death.
I don't even know how I'm standing here in front of you right now.
Trying to defend his daddy. Jeez.
Last year, Lewis got probation in the 177th District Court. A few months later, Lewis was charged with aggravated robbery. That led to a motion to revoke his probation. But instead of acting on that motion, 177th Judge Robert Johnson set Lewis's bond at just $40,000.
Now, how do you give a bond to someone who's on probation, who's charged with robbery, who you're trying to get their probation revoked?
Did y'all get that right now? Buddy was on probie. He was a probie, committed another crime. Judge gave him over $40,000. Somebody just need to run on down here with them 4 stacks and get you on that. Nothing. You know, it's nothing. You can still keep a bond although you violated your probation. Okay.
If the court would have acted on the motion and revoked Lewis's bond, Daniel would be alive today.
Now you got a 25-year-old that basically paid the price for those decisions because he lost his life.
Daniel died in his mother's arms.
I can't fathom how she feels and the trauma and the stress that's going to be related to our family for the rest of our lives.
Malcolm is in jail with no bond set. He goes...
Oh, he ain't got no bond now. Oh, all right. Okay, so he ain't finna get out. He ain't got no bond. All right. Okay. Good job. Good job.
Back to court on November 30th. The search for his alleged accomplice continues. Reporting live from the southeast side, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
Doggone shame. Now, listen, you have to understand this right here. I don't know if you can. Hell, you can sue anybody. So I think you families who be going through this after the courts drop the ball, I think that you all need to start suing the judges. If we start suing the judges, see, you can sue the county. You can do that. Hell, sue both. Sue the county and sue the judge. I promise you things will start changing around here in these doggone streets. I promise you. I promise you, you ain't got to believe me. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put this here back up here real quick. Shout out to Eric for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do. Appreciate the support, y'all. Thank you. And if you all is over on the live channel, if you're on the Willie Williams Show live channel, please come over to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. Make sure that you is sub to both of them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Now where should we go? Oh, let's go to the schools then. Oh, we finna jump around. We finna try, because this is news. We finna jump around. I got a lot to go over. And hell. And we're gonna talk about it. Ooh, we did that. The way they jumped on the student, they beat the dog crap out of the student, but we ain't tripping. Hell, you better learn how to defend yourself. All right, 310. There we go. Gotcha one. All right, gonna put up on the screen for you real quick. We got a preschool teacher who done been jumped on out here in these streets. Bed-Stuy Brooklyn is in the house. What it do? The 318 is in the building. And shout out to everybody who is over on the live channel with them thumbs up and everything. Appreciate y'all. We got a preschool teacher who done got jumped on out here in these streets. Now, I wrote this down for a reason. I don't remember the reason right at this moment, but I'm pretty sure once I play the video, I'm going to remember. Here we go. Wait. You say, when I was on probation and violated, I never got a bond. You see what I'm saying? So they treating certain players in the community special. Or they want to release the hardened criminals back into your community. Teachers, rappers, bus drivers, Dollar General employees say it's not a good look. Sure enough, ain't.
We began this hour with our continuing coverage of a city under siege, with some D.C. residents telling us they simply do not feel safe here.
This is D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser introduces new legislation that she hopes will make the city's neighborhoods safer, get more criminals off the street, and help
new legislation. This is what made my antennas go up. New legislation. Let's see what they done came up with after having meetings and all this stuff right there. Go ahead.
See, hire and retain more police officers.
Our Bob Barnard is live in Northwest this morning, where there's been yet another brazen crime, Bob, this one in front of young children. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Homa and Holly, good morning. Yeah, we're here in the Bloomingdale neighborhood of Northwest D.C. This is 2nd and S Street behind me, where yesterday there were 3 classes of preschoolers from Petite Scholars nearby with their teachers. They were confronted by a man who demanded money. The teachers refused, and one of them was beaten so severely she had to go to the hospital. Another one was injured, did not go to the hospital, all in front of the kids. A Good Samaritan apparently stepped in and broke this thing up. The man has been arrested. He is apparently known in this community. He was apparently suffering a mental health crisis. Ward 5 council member Zachary Parker tweeted about this, and it's making news here this morning as well.
He had mental health problems.
It's terrible. I don't know the exact details of what happened.
But you were aware of it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it yesterday. I'm really happy that my, my ward
5 council member.
Zachary Taylor's response was very prompt. It was excellent, so that made me feel particularly much better about the situation. Thankfully, there was people around, apparently, so, I mean, could have gone way worse. Waits to see what Zachary Taylor does and what Bowser does with that.
You say those kids are punks. They just watch mama get whooped on. Ain't none of them bite nobody or nothing. They just standing back. Hell, they were probably saying she should have gave up the money.
And what the mayor is planning to do with that is introducing to the D.C. Council anti-crime legislation called Act Now.
Act Now. Act Now, the new crime legislation coming from the mayor. All right. What's Act Now?
Which would kind of alter some of the legislation that the council adopted in the wake of the George Floyd murder a few years ago. What the mayor wants to do, among other things, is create a new penalty for organized thefts, to crack down on retail robberies, to make it illegal to wear a mask when you're threatening somebody or committing a crime.
Stop. The anti-crime plan is make it illegal to wear a mask when committing a crime. What? Make it illegal to wear a mask when committing a crime or threatening someone. That's like the anti-crime thing? Like that's gonna stop crime? What does he mean by that? I don't know.
Here in the nation's capital, the legislation would also crack down on open-air drug markets and allows police to pursue suspects in their vehicles in some cases. Had a chance to speak to Willie Walton here this morning while he was out walking his dog.
Now we're going to allow the police to chase criminals in some cases. So that means that before this anti-crime plan came out, the police wasn't able to chase criminals in certain situations. And these are states that y'all want to live in. That's what's up. Because this is not just this state. This is in a bunch of states across the country.
I feel pretty good, but we know that in every major city right now there's a rise, and it's not just D.C. It's everywhere. And if something is that she can do or the council can do to make it better for the officers and everybody else, I'll go for it.
And after she announced her Act Now legislation, we saw Mayor Bowser crossing Georgia Avenue.
Oh, it's a her as a mayor. Oh, Mayor Bowser is a female. Oh, all right. Hold on. Watch this. Is that her right there on the phone?
Everybody else, I'll go for it.
And after
this is how y'all get ran over. You be on your phone, the crosswalk ready, and you start walking.
She announced her Act Now legislation. We saw Mayor Bowser crossing Georgia Avenue with her entourage heading to the McDonald's across the street, getting out into the community. She will need council support if her desire to alter some legislation here in the city to make it safer for everyone and easier for police to do their jobs.
You mean to tell me the no mask thing gonna keep people safe? Keep trying to tell y'all the streets gotta eat. So she walked in the community with her entourage to check out the community to see where she don't live at. She want to check the community out. Let's walk to a McDonald's, which is a whole nother problem. Why is you and your entourage walking to a McDonald's? Unless this McDonald's have been like hit with robberies or something like that. Shouldn't y'all be walking to like a Subway or something to where you can like eat fresh and lose weight and stuff like that right there? You should not be walking your entourage to a McDonald's unless they've been hit with a crime or something. Yeah. Take day on lunch.
And after she announced her Act Now legislation, we saw Mayor Bowser crossing Georgia Avenue with her entourage heading to the McDonald's across the street, getting out into the community. She will need council support.
Oh, this is getting out in the community. Again, community that she don't live in, but go ahead. Yeah, and listen. The majority of your politicians do not live in your community. But they can make, or they will make, laws and legislation and all that fly stuff right there for your community. But these are the people that we vote in. Remember that now. Now, I do know a lot of people be saying, but they was placed there and all that there. Well, I can't prove it. So, you say the McDonald's is right across the street from Howard College. Oh, so that's where they walking at?
If her, desire to alter some legislation here in the city to make it safer for everyone and easier for police to do their jobs goes forward, guys.
She think in those communities where crime is high, she think in those communities, if they just take their masks off, or you cannot commit a crime with a mask on. So will you get charged more for having a mask on? Is that what she's saying or something? Or when people come into establishments with masks on, that should alarm and alert people that it's about to go down. The sad part is, don't it snow in DC? Don't it get like really, really cold? So face masks is gonna be pretty much on everyone, right? I don't know how y'all rocking out there, but if it's cold, if I'm out there, I got a blanket around my head. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's cold. I'm from Florida. Yeah. Got to be more careful. Moving right along. These is the people who have their meetings, and you know they got to set dates and stuff. They got to set dates for sit-down meetings and all that stuff. Well, we can't do it on the 25th, so let's move the date. The next opening will be January 2nd. But it's crime going on now. Yeah. But according to the dates, we ain't going to be able to tackle this issue. You know, we got to date it out. But that's in your community, that they got to date stuff out. They can't do it immediately. Nah. You see, I used to wear mine when I worked in DC. Yeah, because like it's cold out there, right? So the face masks and the scarves and all that stuff is a regular thing, especially in the winter months. So how is that gonna even be implemented? How's it gonna be pushed forward? I'm not a politician, but I be thinking. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Where I want to go. Oh, all right, bam. We talk about prostate cancer around here in the street, and because it is October. They told me that October was breast cancer month. It's breast cancer month, and a whole bunch of y'all refuse to feel on yourself. I am so confused about that right there. Listen, and I know like a lot of y'all be like, but I can't do certain things because of my religion and all that stuff. Breast cancer does not, you're not immune to cancer. You not immune to cancer. No. All of us have a possibility of getting cancer. It's like you can't avoid it. It's everywhere. It's like cancer's in the air. You never know what day you go, But you know better than me, and you got breasts. But I really don't know why y'all don't think it through. But we got a situation. We have a young baby who, like I had to tell y'all, you all can get breast cancer at young ages. Damn it. I looked it up. Hold on, wait. I looked it up yesterday. Now, why is that not doing it? What's going on? Am I still alive? Bam. It looked to be. All right, bam. I'm still alive. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do it like this right here. We're going to put it up on the screen for you real quick. Let me show you. We got a young breast cancer patient who is facing a tough decision. Here we go.
Battling breast cancer is hard, but for younger women diagnosed with the disease, the treatment can have serious impact on their ability to have children in the future.
Younger women. Remember, I've been trying to tell y'all, younger women. There's a range of women getting breast cancer. And they still tell you don't get your mammograms until you're in your 40s. It's confusing. It's really confusing. Hold on. Got to be more careful because I be want to catch y'all while y'all on the screen. Hold on, let me catch it while you're on the screen. Shout out to Saucy Drippings for becoming a member. I appreciate that, to the number 7 channel. Thank you. I want to just promote that right there. Thank y'all. You say long time no see with you is Huncho. Where you been, Huncho? You play too much, Huncho? Damn it, you already know to come and check on your peoples, man. I'm air well. But I'm glad that you're here now. So we're not going to argue. Yeah. Young females, people who have breasts and you're young, there is a possibility that you will get breast cancer. You got to check yourself, feel on yourself. You're supposed to be going to your physician at They be saying once a year. I don't know why y'all won't go every 6 months or something, especially to get like your monkey looked at and examined and stuff like that. But do what you feel. Here we go.
So this is Greta Holler. She was hoping to start a family earlier this year, but those hopes were put on hold when she found a lump in her breast during a self-exam in May. She was diagnosed.
You see, a self-exam. She got a self-exam. She did it herself. She found it herself, by herself.
Diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. Her doctor recommended chemotherapy, but that comes with side effects. Almost immediately, she had to make decisions that would impact her future family.
Chemotherapy is what can be so harsh on the ovaries and unpredictable.
So they gave me 2 weeks to freeze my eggs. So
2 weeks to freeze them eggs. I got to take a little, give a little shout out real quick. Shout out to Steven for becoming a member on the number 7 channel. I appreciate that right there. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you was on the live channel, can you please come over, subscribe to the number 7 channel. This is where we be at on the daily.
I think I had my egg retrieval on a Monday, and then Wednesday I started chemo.
Greta's dream of having a family is still years away. It's a long road ahead, but she's confident one day she'll finally get to look into her child's eyes.
So in 2 years, if the cancer hasn't come back, I can go back to my fertility specialist and say, okay, I'm ready for IVF. Right now, I just feel like everything's leading up to that. I just think I will be so grateful, and it'll make all of this worth it, just knowing that, like, it was about timing, and, like, that baby will know, like, everything we did to bring it into this world. Being like, you know how much we wanted you.
Pay close attention to this. Energy.
Right to the doggone commercial. Let me go on and move this out the way. So ladies, this is what I be talking about. Why are you not feeling on yourself? And if you think that them lumps in your breast is just supposed to be there, no, listen. If you already got lumps, they not supposed to be there. I know you done had them for a good little minute. I do understand. You need to go around there to your nearest physician. Damn it, just go to the emergency room. Just go to the emergency room, because for some reason you all be listening to yourselves, and a lot of y'all be scared because you don't want to go and actually get the results. It's kind of the same as people with STDs. They do not want to take the STDs tests and stuff like that because you don't want a positive result. And I'm here to tell you, you need to go ahead on and handle your doggone business. I know you thought that they was regular. You thought that all titties have lumps and bumps in them. They don't, babies. They don't. You say, I hate lumps in my grits. Ladies, go around there, get a look at. I know what you're thinking. Well, Willie, I don't have insurance. Let me tell you like that right here. Let them just go ahead and put it up on your credit. Shout out to CC's World for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Let them staple it to your credit report. Those is breasts. You need the breasts. You need to get them looked at and fixed. Like you take your car to the mechanic, you need to take your breasts to the mechanics. The doctors is the mechanics. Oh, you don't want to lose your hair. You would rather lose your breasts opposed to your hair? We got wigs for that, baby. We got hell, y'all already wearing the lace front. What? Come on now. Stop using that as an excuse. Grow up and go on get your stuff checked out. Remember I had told y'all this right here? Look. This is at the CDC. The CDC.com. I'm not making it up. You can look it up for yourselves. Being a woman, being older, most breast cancers are found in women who are 50 years old or older. Remember, they had it to where you get your mammograms at 50 and stuff, but they dropped it down. They dropped down, I think, to 40 or 45. We did a report on it. I keep talking about it. And I will continue to tell y'all as long as you have breasts. Damn it, from the time that's 12, 13, 14, something. Feel on yourself. Your mama them taking you to the doctor Ask them about your breasts. They doing pap smears. They looking all in your monkeys. They should be able to feel on your breasts. Tighten up. Hell, your mama should be feeling on your breasts. I will say your daddy should too, because it's still a parent and we don't want to be more careful. It's crazy because a mother, if a mother feel on her daughter's breast to check for lumps, it's okay. If a father does it, it is looked at as it's throwing predator out there, right? Watch this. Let me tell you how in society we so stupid, right? Watch this. But the stranger can feel on the breast. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. He said my mom found lumps in hers the size of a quarter. You see what I'm saying? She found them by herself, touching them on herself, checking them herself. You know what I'm saying? But we have to think about that thought process. If a mother is checking daughter for lumps and stuff, it's fine. If the daddy do it, it's looked at as a problem. But the doctors, as strangers, can do it with no problem because they went and got a degree that can touch on your child. I want y'all to think about that. Because you have a degree, you can touch the child. But a male parent, it's kind of fishy. It's unusual. But that's our thought process in the great United States of America and possibly all across the country out here. Shout out to CC's World for the $4.99 super chat. You say, I be listening with my peripherals, especially doing midday news. So you make me smile every day. Say, I love you, Willie. I love you back. I appreciate that. Let me go. Damn it, it slid. But I tried to put it. I appreciate y'all, man. I sure enough do. Let me put that back up on the screen. All right, bam. We covered some stuff. We got that right there out the way. Hold on. So, yeah. So, in short, go ahead on and get your breast check awareness check. Breast cancer awareness check. Do it early, y'all. Teach your daughters. You say, stop it, Willie. Now you're reaching. What do you mean? Reaching on what? Come on, you got to help me out. I am reaching, or am I pointing out a fact? Am I reaching, or am I pointing out a fact? Because I'm under the assumption that you is responding to what I just said about parenting checking for lumps in breasts. The stranger is a doctor who knows what he is looking for. Oh. So when we telling women to check their own breasts, they don't know what they're looking for? I'm telling mothers to tell their daughters and even check their daughter's breasts themselves as a mother. But if I tell a daddy to do it, it's looked at as wrong. Yeah, like if the doctors is looking for lumps, do y'all know how many women find their own lumps? So if you, by not having a doctorate, a degree, these women don't have degrees and they finding their own lumps. So you cannot find lumps in your child? I'm confused. I am so confused. But listen, I'm not going to hold you on that right now. Hell, I'm trying to help. Would you check a grandma's breast? Like you should. You should check them before you make it to the doctor. Again, you all is not going to the doctor but once a year, if that. So we just gonna wait a whole year until you go meet with your doctor to feel on yourself, because they have a degree. They have a degree. That's, damn it, they even got their masters. They know better than you, though. All right, cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Wait. I'm treating serious issues with deliberate, inappropriate humor? That's what's up. I don't know what that means, but all right, cool. I guess you told me. With inappropriate humor. I thought I was just being factual. It is a fact for what I said. It's not your feelings. It had nothing to do with your feelings. We all know what I said was completely 100% true. Oh, let me throw this in. Unless the daddy is a doctor, it's okay. We stupid. Anyway, moving right along, you say, where's Willie? Reading these comments, say, I don't see them in the live. No, listen. That last comment that I just looked at was on the number 7 channel. It's on the number 7 channel from Marcus. Shout out to Marcus out here. Ain't got no problem with it. I'm just saying, I don't understand. You say, I ain't saying it ain't funny, pimp. I hear you, but I was trying to follow up what she was saying when she said you were doing too much. Oh, all right, bam. Damn it. Then that mean I read your comment wrong. My bad. Okay. I see where we were going. I am so sorry. So can your daughter check your testicles? Watch this. We would not advise for a minor to check a grown man's testicles. Right? But we would have no problem if a daughter checked the testicles of her father if she was in the medical field. Right? If a daughter is a nurse, a doctor, none of us would look at it as a problem that she checked her dad's testicles. Why? Watch this. Because she got a degree. Just saying. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash app. Say don't get pissed, Willie. Moving right along. I am not gonna be. We're gonna be professional as possible. Say medical field or not. You say my daughter ain't looking at or touching my nuts. Here is the issue with that. Watch this. When one of my grandmothers was elderly, I would have to bathe my grandmother. I would lift my grandmother up and walk her into the bathroom and bathe my grandmother. I would do the same thing for my mother. Y'all do understand if women have daddies and they want to take care of their dad in their later ages, they will have to wash nuts and penises, or testicles and penises and anuses. This is what you do if you're going to take care of your father. And that's what a lot of women across the country is doing, taking care of their dads. They are the caregivers to their fathers. They don't half wash their fathers. Just saying. You say, people, you may be a caregiver and may have to give them checkups. And this is my point. Because we have been trained to look at things one way, we don't even think stuff through and be like, you know what? This don't make sense. Why is it this and why is it that? Say, but Willie, what is a dad? Bam. We still in question. Listen, I'm just trying to get people to think about the things that we have been taught. We have been taught to look at things as this is just wrong. Why? Why is this just wrong? Moving right along. Oh, I got a sad story. I always got a sad story, don't I? I got a sad story. Oh, just in closing with that right there, y'all just go ahead on the feel on yourself. Just go ahead on the feel on yourself and don't be out here lacking. Hold up, bam. Is it this one? All right, bam. I got it. We got a sad story out here in these streets. How many of you people drop your children off at the daycare? Shout out to everybody who dropped their children off at the daycare. And a lot of times we dropping our children off at the daycare because we did not plan to have children. Well, at least we both didn't plan to have children. And a lot of times our planning is a little weak. Yeah, a lot weak. For real. Daycare centers have blown up. I mean, blown up in the last, 20, 30, 40 years? Blown up because, we got to work and stuff. We got to work to take care of these children that we produce out here. And especially when we don't plan, then the mothers have to go back to work. I call planning in if you and him is together, which y'all should be together when you produce the children. You should actually stay together after you produce a doggone child. You should actually plan on having a child so the mother can actually stay home at least 3 to 5 years and don't have to go back. I mean, don't have to go back. If she choose to go back, then that's totally different. But have to, when the woman has to go back, when the mother has to go back after she produced a child, it's because you did not plan. Just saying, I don't want to get myself upset. But we have a situation at a daycare to where one of the worst things has actually happened to one of the kids. One of the daycare providers, one of the daycare workers, done messed around and burnt a child's hand. And I think in the baby warmer. By mistake on purpose. Here we go.
Her hand forcefully burned in a bottle warmer at a New Orleans daycare is speaking out exclusively with Fox 8. She tells David Jones she's demanding the woman who allegedly did this and the daycare employing her to be held accountable.
Kalicia Vining says she and her daughter are scarred by this experience, and we do want to warn our viewers some of the images in this story are disturbing.
You see this type of stuff on movies, you see this type of stuff on TV, never really thinking it could hit home.
When Kalicia Vining reflects on what happened at a local daycare, the hurt, pain, and anger come.
Say, Willie, how you dare hold them babies accountable? You know damn well Dr. Umar said it's our fault. Facts.
Flooding in.
They scrubbed all the blisters off her hand, and she was screaming. And I had to hold her down because...
Through tear-stained eyes, Vining remembers the physical pain her 6-month-old girl endured at the hospital.
And I had to hold her down because she don't know what's going on, she was 6 months old, she's just crying, and I don't know what to do.
Vining says these photos of her daughter's hand taken at a follow-up appointment speak for themselves.
I couldn't believe that she would do Harper that. Even after seeing it in my heart, I still can't believe she did Harper that.
Say she's beautiful naturally. Yes, she is.
Can't. How the do you do that? How do you do that?
Harper is her baby, who was at McMillan's First Steps daycare in Central City. On September 22nd, police say school video cameras captured employee Victoria Salter taking Harper's hand and placing it into a heated bottle warmer.
Vicky, look at Vic. Not Mike Vic. Look at Vic. Yeah. Why would you do that, Vic?
Twice. The arrest warrant says that as Harper cries out in pain, Salter can be heard saying, "Good job." The 27-year-old was booked with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, which is punishable by up to 40 years in state prison upon conviction.
Girl is not gonna get no 40 years. We got women who done killed their own children don't get 40. And just by a little hand burn, that baby ain't finna get no 40 years. See, they say this type of stuff to the public to make the public feel like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be held accountable. We play too much.
The daycare tells Fox 8 Salter had worked there for around 5 months.
She came to me and she said, the Harper's bottles are too big for their bottle warmer. I said, okay. She said, you have a bottle warmer at home? Yeah, take it, you know. I never imagined that would be the same bottle warmer she burned my baby's hand with. Never.
3 weeks later, Vining says she and Harper remain traumatized by the incidents.
I'm struggling so bad. I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping, Harper's not sleeping. You know, she's way more fussy, way more clingy.
We're not going to give up here. We're going to fight to the end until full prosecution is done to this person that had worked at our facility.
Dr. P.W. Reed says he's director of operations and principal at McMillan's.
We do have the autonomy to make sure that we're vetting even more carefully, that we're watching more carefully every single thing that we're doing.
Say a little vitiligo hand.
Not the only one responsible. She's not the only one that dropped the ball.
Harper is a nice name though when you hearing it. And I knew that she was from New Orleans for how she said did Harper nice or something. Damn it. It's a way that she say it. Hold on, watch one.
All of them are responsible.
Vining is critical of the daycare, its hiring practices, and its overall handling of the incident.
My experience was pure hell. Nobody can take that from me. Did I want it to be pure hell? No, it's my baby.
In an interview with Fox 8, Reed said Salter was, quote, dealing with some sheltering issues, but had provided a permanent address during the daycare's background check.
So this baby was homeless. This baby had places to stay issues. But, damn it, you need a job when you have stay at places issues, when you have nowhere to stay. Yeah.
I knew that she was dealing with some sheltering issues. And that's all we knew. There were times that she ran late. And yes, we confronted those issues and we dealt with those issues.
Well, a lot of y'all have a place to stay and you still run late. So we really ain't tripping on that right now. Go ahead.
Waking up every 2 to 3 hours. She's not allowing you to put her down. Like, you can tell a change in her. No matter how happy she is, I know my child, she's different.
Salter is still in jail on a $50,000 bond. She has not yet been arraigned and entered a plea. She has been appointed a public defender. We've reached out for a statement and have not yet heard back.
So stop. So you all want us to believe that she faces up to 40 years and all that fly stuff right there. But that baby got a $50,000 bond, $5,000 to put her right back in the streets. You want us to believe that she'll damn near do life for her incident, for what she decided to do, but you're gonna give her a $50,000 bond. And I try to tell y'all, they play too much. But let's run it back. We just can't let it go. We won't let it go. What are we doing?
Had her hand forcefully burned in a bottle warmer at a New Orleans daycare is speaking out exclusively with Fox 8. She tells David Jones she's demanding the woman who allegedly did this and the daycare employing her to be held accountable.
Yeah, the only way to hold them accountable is to sue everybody. You got to sue everybody. Hell, you should be the owner of the daycare after it is over.
Kalicia Vining says she and her daughter are scarred by this experience, and we do want to warn our viewers some of the images in this story are disturbing.
He said they know she ain't got 5,000.
You see this type of stuff on movies, you see this type of stuff on TV, you know, never really thinking it could hit home.
When Kalicia Vining reflects on what happened at a local daycare, the hurt, pain, and anger come flooding in.
They scrubbed all the blisters off her hand.
And that stuff be hurting. Have y'all ever had road burn or something like that right there? It hurt.
And she was screaming.
And it's crazy because they don't give you medicine I thought we got medication for everything. Well, when we talk about STDs, we got medication for everything. But damn it, they should put some numbing cream on you or something.
And I had to hold her down because...
Through tear-stained eyes, Vining remembers the physical pain.
You say, what movies are she watching? What do you mean we see it in movies and stuff like that? Well, there are some movies out here that you can like see them boiling the baby. All right, hell, what movies am I watching? Go ahead.
For the first time, the mother of
and she was screaming.
Hold on.
They scrubbed all the blisters off her hand, and she was screaming. And I had to hold her down because...
Through tear-stained eyes, Vining remembers the physical pain her 6-month-old girl endured at the hospital.
And I had to hold her down because she don't know what's going on, you know. She was 6 months old. She's just crying, and I don't know what to do.
Vining says...
she just got a good cry face, too. Make it believe all women, though.
These photos of her daughter's hand taken at a follow-up appointment speak for themselves.
I couldn't believe that she would do Harper that.
Yeah, when she say, I can't believe she would do Harper that. New Orleans folks say the name and then say like that. Or there's another word that comes after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've only heard it from people from New Orleans. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you. But that, to do Harper that, or do Harper bad or something, or do that, it's some words that y'all use like right after the name. You know. But go ahead.
Even after seeing it in my heart, I still can't believe she did Harper that. I can't.
She did Harper that. Yeah, see, that's a New Orleans thing. That's a New Orleans thing. All right. But are we going to point this right here out? And what I be saying be the facts. I know I be telling the truth out here. I ain't going to lie to me. But look. Didn't I have done told y'all when we don't have our stuff together, when we don't plan? Because we have to think the child is 6 months out of daycare. I know. That's regular stuff, right? Because children be at the daycare from 6 weeks. 6 weeks old, they're at the daycare. Why? Mama had to go back to work. 6 months, the child is at daycare. I be trying to help. But y'all don't want my help. Now, I do understand that somebody said, but Willie, sometimes life happens. And I'm here to tell you, if you have planned to have a child, if you plan it properly, even if the baby daddy or the husband die, you still don't have to go back to work immediately. Because planning means that you got some paper. Planning means you got your stuff in order. Planning means that you as a mother and a father have insurance on each other. I'm just saying. Things will happen. Facts. But if you don't have to work, that's a real good plan, the way you can raise your own child. You can raise your child, and that child will have a bond with you. You can teach the child the things that the child needs to know from you. Because when you take these children to somebody else, they learn from somebody else from 6, 8 to 10 hours. Other people is breathing on them and stuff. They be talking to them, gang, goo, goo. You know, when we talk, we spit. So now they fluids is getting inside your baby mouth and stuff. And then when you get your baby, you kiss your baby, oh, sugar. Now you done kissed all that spit. But I just be talking. All right, no. I don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, appreciate all y'all over there at the Willie Williams Live channel. Please come over to and or subscribe to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. This is where we go live at every day until we get remonetized over there on the live channel. I need your support. You say herpes transactions. It's a doggone shame out here. You're 6 months and your child have to be in daycare. I'm just here to tell y'all. I think that this is what causes problems with our children when we do not raise our children properly. And the reason that we can't really raise our children properly because we have not properly been raised. We don't think it through. We don't create a situation for us to at least watch this. I wonder how many people or how many women go through postpartum when they have planned their child's birth. They done decline my doggone order. Yeah, so this is a sad thing, y'all. And listen, they can do as many background checks as possible. Like I keep trying to tell people, background checks don't do anything if the people who you background checking don't have a background. And typically the ones who don't have a background have not been caught doing anything. And the only time they will get caught is when they actually do something. So a lot of people, they scream the background checks and all that. It means nothing if these people have never been caught doing something. Just saying. We're going to leave it right there. Moving right along. Ain't going to eat much hold you. Oh, that's doggone shame. I am surprised that she ain't run up there and whoop that. Huh? Whoa. We want to fight about everything else in the community. I'm wondering why she ain't run up and whoop her. Done hopper bad like that. Hi. Too many different influences on them in their impressionable years. That's facts. Just trying to help. Moving right along. I'm just saying, though. I look at things different. I question everything. I keep trying to tell y'all, question everything. Say she was too cute to fight. Shout out to all the babies who out here who is too cute to fight. I like them right there. Listen, the ones who is too cute to fight, you can work with them babies. Oh, you can work with them babies. Hold on. Walmart. Sorry, your delivery is delayed. It's going to be arriving tomorrow. Oh, I done paid all my money for it to come today. Or did I? But anyway, just saying, let me not be upset. Let me keep my blood pressure down. Remember, you all checking blood pressures. We need blood pressure checks. See if you got high blood pressure, and then you got to start writing down the things that's causing your blood pressure and stuff. That's how we learn. What else we got around here? We got an update. We got a medical. I hope that you all is enjoying the show because I'm feeling some type of way. I think this is it. Oh, bam. We got an update from them beautiful babies. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. It's just in my mind, like I keep trying to tell y'all, the pretty women be dying early. Like why y'all always killing the beautiful babies? Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, well, it's just a finger. Say, or is it? Damn shame. But look here. It's always the beautiful babies out here leaving Earth. We got an update. According to the medical examiner, the two models who lost their life, if I'm not mistaken, like a week apart. We got an update about what happened. Here we go.
New information tonight about the death of a model in downtown L.A. 32-year-old Nicole Coates was found dead in her downtown L.A. apartment early last month. Her death came 2 days before another woman, Melissa Mooney, was found dead just blocks away.
Coates' family and many community members believe these two deaths were connected. However, we now know that Coates' death has been ruled as an accident. The LA County Medical Examiner released the cause, saying it was an accident from cocaine and ethanol toxicity.
That beautiful baby was on that cocaine? You is lying to me. Beautiful women don't do cocaine, do they? Oh.
Meanwhile, 31-year-old Melissa Mooney's death was ruled a violent homicide. Mooney was found dead in her apartment 2 days after Coates. Police are still investigating.
And while the deaths of these women happened just days apart, learning the cause of their deaths took much longer.
You say they is not beautiful, they just have okay features. Jesus. You say to live and die in L.A. Hey, it's rough out there.
And KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers live at the desk now. Mike, we've been following these cases for weeks now. Can you tell us why it took the medical examiner this long to determine the cause of death?
Yeah. You say models use drugs all the time. I can't agree.
You know, Pat and Juan, these can be very frustrating for the families that are just waiting for answers from really anybody as to exactly what happened here. And, you know, as we talk about this, we told you Melissa Mooney's death was ruled a homicide pretty early on after her death. And oftentimes that has to do with what is apparent at the crime scene, what they're able to gain from it, what they're able to learn from that crime scene, which oftentimes they don't share with us, but that leads them to be able to rule things one way or another. Now, with Nicole Coates, we had been told that there was no obvious sign of death, and that really then leaves it up to the medical examiner to determine what happened here. And in this case, they needed to wait on these toxicology screenings to come back. You know, this is all done from blood or other parts of the body where they're able to run these tests through, but they're not instant. They take time. They have to be sent to a lab. They have to be analyzed and then returned, and then a report has to be put together. So while we did learn Melissa Mooney's death, cause of death, rather quickly and the manner of her death rather quickly, it did take some time to be able to learn Nicole Coates' cause of death, and that's because we had to wait for all those testing to come back. And now we know that she was, in fact, not the victim of a homicide that a lot of people had been speculating about, but that her death was accidental. Guys?
I guess we got it there, y'all. I guess we got it. I have often thought, well, why do it take so long for toxicology and all that stuff to come back? Because when I watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit or Criminal Intent or something like that, or NCIS, and just all of the crime shows, the toxicology come back like that. I'm just asking. I don't know. You say because they backed up. They backed up. Why they need to start hiring? They got to put up a not hire sign or something. It don't be making no sense. It's just you run stuff through the machine. Listen. All right, bam. All right, bam. You say this is the real world. Cause yeah, right after the commercial, they got they got the results. What are we talking about? I'm just thinking like, okay, we get the stomach contents, we get the blood and stuff, we put it in like the little tools, we put it in the machine, it spin around and stuff like that right there. We dig out, we get it out, we put it on the little thing that we had in science class and we look through it and stuff. Well, that's checking for like cells and stuff. But don't even worry about it. But still, if it goes into the machine, do the machines need to be updated? Or do we just need to do what's called let the AIs do it or something? You say, I got to use my human temperature stick. You say, Willie watching too much CSI Miami. But it come back so fast, though. I'm just saying. You say blood work may need to be sent to a different lab. You're right about that, but it be taking months sometime. And I be like, well, what is y'all doing over there? Take the thing. Damn it, we Amazoned it to you. We Amazon you the blood. You got the box. Get the box. Bring it in. Sit on the counter. Take the blood out. Put it in the machine. Let the results come out. Get the results. Call us on the phone or email it to us. I don't understand. I really don't understand. But listen, it is really, really sad what happened to them beautiful featured babies out here in these streets. Because somebody said that they're not beautiful, that they just have cute features or something. Right there. But yeah. You all got to be careful. Baby had that cocaine in her system. You got to watch out with dope that you use. Listen, we do promote essential products, but you just got to be careful. You got to be careful. Hell, you may want to get you like a cocaine tester. Is there a such thing as a cocaine tester other than a human being? Huh? Yeah. Like, come on with the damn results. What did y'all on lunch? Listen. Well, hell, watch what. And if you're on lunch, do like the coroners do. They be digging all the people's bodies while eating the sub. What is we doing? Huh? So they do have a cocaine tester. Well, listen, if y'all out here snouting, you need to invest in the tester. Everybody ain't your friend. Trying to tell you something. Moving right along, ain't gonna eat much of you. Yeah. Like they be all over the dead bodies, and this is why I try to tell people, we don't even need a heartbeat. Some people think it's weird that we would actually get intimate with a body. And that's just out of people's mind. But I'm here to tell you, if you can eat food over an open sternum, taking out the organs while you chewing the damn hoagie, a chopped cheese sandwich, you got the heart. This here looks really, really healthy. We can use, you know what I'm saying? If you can do that, in my mind, you'll lay down with one. Or at least you'll lay on one. But yeah. I'm just saying. Trying to help out here, man. Say that booger sugar. Baby, I on that booger sugar. He said they found out before the background song is done playing. I'm trying to tell you something. They find out quick on these shows. They got to start doing like what the shows be doing. A Philly cheese steak. They dropping cheese all inside of the breast cavities. Don't worry about it. I'm just pointing out something. Is it just me? I'm just saying. All right, moving right along. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. We got to get to the 54-year-old. We got to go ahead on and get to the 54-year-old. Jesus. What done happened? What happened to the baby out here in these streets? Okay, because like the family is upset. And rightfully so, the family is upset. Because when we see grandma out here looking like grandma looking, it's a doggone problem. Say the 3-second rule. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't nothing but a little blood and guts. It ain't gonna kill you, you know. The blood and guts is already dead. So you just go on and grab that little Philly cheese steak right out of that breast cavity and go and get your food. Hey, you paid for it. You paid for it. You eat pork, don't it? Oh. You eat cows, don't it? Come on now. Not because you done drop some of that good old sub inside the breast cavity. You don't want to get your little piece back. Boy, y'all so, what is wrong with y'all? You say dead people don't steal or complain. I'm trying to tell you something. Look here, y'all. We have a family who was upset after what has happened to their 54-year-old family member who was injured. During a traffic stop. That's what we're finna go on and talk about. But listen, we need some more likes around here. Thank y'all with the likes on the live channel. You all is at 159 likes on the live channel. Appreciate that right there. You over 200 likes over here on the number 7 channel. Thank you. I need your support. Listen, we have opened up the members only thing. We got that there. If you would like to support a player like that, the members thing, you can do that on the number 7 channel. We have Cash App, we have PayPal, we have Super Chat. I appreciate y'all. You say, what's a chopped cheese sandwich? It's a beautiful thing. You can do it as a sub, you know what I'm saying? It is or was a up north thing. Well, it's still a up north thing like New York, Philly, Jersey, or something like that right there. It ain't nothing but a cheeseburger chopped up on a flat top grill. But it just tastes so much better. Oh, if y'all got a flat top at your house, you can do you a matter of fact, I may make it today. You can do you a chopped cheese out here with some onions and all that fly stuff right there. It's good. But anyway, here we go. A family is upset about what happened to their loved one. Here we go.
Jacksonville family is speaking out after they say their loved one was aggressively taken to the ground during an arrest.
When they apprehended her, she was basically just slammed to the ground. She's missing teeth because of it. Had to have stitches.
54-year-old Kim Cobb was arrested during a traffic stop back in August for possession of a controlled substance. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office reports that as they were trying to detain Cobb, they say she resisted and caused them to take her to the ground.
Say she resisted. A 54-year-old woman resisted. They saying non-compliance.
News 4 Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher spoke with her family. Joins us now live. Alicia, is there body camera footage of this arrest?
Kent, there is body camera footage of this arrest, but we asked JSO for it, and they said due to it being an active investigation, they can't release it to us at this time. Now, the family says that Cobb has appeared in court several times, and to their knowledge, the judge hasn't seen the body cam footage either. A routine traffic stop turns into an arrest for Kim Cobb. Cobb was a passenger in a car.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Like somebody swung on. Bam. Speaking of this shot right here, because this is in Jacksonville. The story we did out of Jacksonville where a player was running from the police and they said he fell with his face on the floor, but then they said because of him being punched and kicked like that, his face was like this. So that means she was slammed on her face, flat on her face, and her face ended up like this. People was telling me that because Buddy got tased and he fell flat on his face, that would not make his eyes look like this. Well, this family has not said anything, or well, they is not saying that she was beat in her face. They're saying she was taken down and this happened. Huh? Yeah. That's what people had to say it. Here we go.
During a traffic stop back in August. According to Cobb's arrest report, the officer smelled marijuana coming from the car, so he asked for her and the driver to exit the car. When they did, the officer asked them a few questions before searching the car. During the search, officers say they found a black tube inside Cobb's purse that had a small glass container with an unknown white powdery substance in it.
A small glass container with an unknown substance in it.
The report says officers believed it to be an illegal narcotic, so they went to arrest Cobb. While trying to arrest her, officers say she started to tense her arms and pull away, so they took her to the ground, causing a cut to her eyebrow. We spoke to Kim Cobb's daughter-in-law, LaShare Grooms, who says it was more than just a cut.
She actually had stitches on her orbit, stitches to her stomach, something to her face, 2 black eyes, 3 missing teeth.
And says this incident has been an emotional roller coaster for their family.
We actually have the footage, so we can actually see the truth that it was nothing done. She wasn't irate, she didn't curse, she didn't scream, she wasn't disrespectful, and they just basically just slammed her to the ground and it caused all this damage.
So she just said that they got the footage. And you can see what happened. The media reached out to JSO and they could not release the footage because of it's under investigation. But she's seen the footage, and I don't know how that works. That she's able to see the footage if the body cam footage is under investigation. So she's telling us what's on the body cam that the media can't see, but she's already seen it.
And says this incident has been an emotional roller coaster for their family.
We actually have the footage, so we can actually see
They actually have the footage. Now, I want to ask the question, well, if y'all got the footage and the media reached out to the police department and could not get the footage, why ain't y'all share it with the media?
The truth that it was nothing done. She wasn't irate, she didn't curse, she didn't scream.
She wasn't irate, she didn't curse, she didn't scream. So you mean to tell me that law enforcement just slammed her down to the ground? I think that's what she's telling us.
She wasn't disrespectful.
She wasn't disrespectful. Nothing. So what she's telling us, she complied. Right? That's what that means, right?
And they just basically just slammed her to the ground and it caused all this damage.
Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to get treated bad even if you comply. That's not what I'm saying. But she's telling us. And now I really can't wait to see the body cam footage. I really can't wait because I don't jump off the cliff and be like, oh, we got to protest the police. No. Let us see some footage, baby. But for now, we just got to take our word, you know. He said they never think their behavior is disrespectful. Facts. Oh, that's a fact right there. They think a lot of time, women, and we keep showing it to you all, women think their behavior is okay. Yeah, because you have rights. Got it. She said, shout out to those yellow pants.
When you guys were finally able to speak with her, what emotions did she say that she was feeling while being arrested?
She was just saying, like, with just the experience and everything that she's seen, and we've been seeing on the news for years, that she thought she was going to die the way they attacked her and stamped her down.
Stop. Back it up. Back it up. She asked her how she felt at the time, and she said this.
When you guys were finally able to speak with her, what emotions did she say that she was feeling while being arrested?
She was just saying, like, with just the experience and everything that she's seen, and we've been seeing on the news.
Just experiences and the things that she's seen in the news.
For years,
she just thought that she was going to die.
Thought she was going to die the way they attacked her and stamped her down. She was completely scared. She didn't want to speak anymore.
So they attacked her. So this is what should be shown. This is what we should see when we finally watch the video. Listen. I ain't saying that ain't nothing happened. All I'm saying is I hope, especially with dog you folk, I hope us, when we saying that something happened dealing with law enforcement and law enforcement was wrong, I just want us to be right when we see the doggone video. I hope that everything that she's saying right. I really do hope so.
She had lost teeth and, everything.
We requested the body camera footage from the sheriff's office, but they sent back a statement saying, the record you have requested is exempt at this time pursuant to pending prosecution and is designated as active criminal investigation. We reached out to them again for comment on the incident, and they responded by saying, this incident is currently under administrative review by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs Unit, and as such, we are unable to comment further on this incident. The family says they're shedding light on a Cobb's case because they want the officers to be held accountable. For now, reporting live.
Okay, now if the cops is wrong, they need to be held accountable. Facts, simple. But more than not, more times to where we jump up and we want to defund the police and fight the police and we just mad at the police, a lot of times we is the problem. I'm not saying in this case. I'm saying a lot of times we is the problem, and we need to wait and see what transpire, what comes from this. Now, if they jumped on her and they did a bad like that right there, then they need to be held accountable. It's plain and simple. You say sound like Willie people done effed up. Listen. Players mess up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just happens. I just be hoping that we be right. I just be wanting us to be right. That's it. But we're going to act like that baby ain't have no crack pipe. Well, we don't want to say a crack pipe. They say a glass tube. So we down. They say a glass tube.
A routine traffic stop turns into an arrest for Kim Cobb. Cobb was a passenger in a car during a traffic stop back in August. According to Cobb's arrest report, the officers smelled marijuana coming from the...
I detected odor of marijuana coming from the car. Now, why would a 54-year-old be in a car that smells like marijuana? Hell, I guess you have the right to ride around with the smell of marijuana, although in the state of Florida, marijuana is illegal. But go ahead.
The car, so he asked for her and the driver to exit the car.
Asked for them to both get out. I asked both occupants if they had a medical marijuana or hemp product. Great question.
When they did, the officer asked them a few questions before searching the car. During the search, officers say they found a black tube inside Cobb's purse that had a small glass container.
A tube with a small glass container that had believed the powder substance is an illegal substance. That's what they're gonna get to.
With an unknown white powdery substance in it.
White powdery. Old black tube. Small glass container. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like. Says believe the substance to be an illegal narcotic.
The report says officers believed it to be an illegal narcotic, so they went to arrest Cobb. While trying to arrest her,
Went to arrest her. Smell reefer. Seems to be like a crack pipe or whatever type of pipe with narcotics in it. Went to arrest her. Family say, well, she complied. She was nice. She was not hostile. She was not anything. And they just slammed her to the ground. That could be true. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willis, she was on them essentials. Say, maybe she didn't hear the officer. She couldn't hear. Maybe. We never know. Or, hey, we're going to find out later on when they release that footage, though.
Officers say she started to tense her arms and pull away. So they
start to tense up, pull away. Now, that happens a lot, especially when you don't want to be arrested. This happens a lot when you do not want to be arrested. You say she got KFC original crispy thighs.
They took her to the ground, causing a cut to her eyebrow. We spoke to Kim Cobb's daughter-in-law, LaShare Grooms, who says it was more than just a cut.
And it's funny because she is the daughter-in-law. Now, I'm thinking, like, where's the rest of the family? And like, why didn't the rest of the family speak out? Like, the son, if she have other children or something like that. I don't know, but maybe everybody don't like to be on camera and stuff like that.
Actually had stitches on her orbit, stitches to her stomach, something to her face, 2 black eyes, 3 missing teeth.
And says this...
Damn. So this kind of lets us know that something happened. Something transpired, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. But we're going to find out later when they do release the body cam footage. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. How y'all feeling? Is everybody okay? Everybody all right with all this news that's coming your way? It's coming your way. Hold on. We got no, that one right there. It wasn't even much that serious. We got that. Oh, we have another update? We got an update. Oh, we got an update. Oh. Well, it's a family too, so it might be next. Hold on. Nope, not next. Family, so it may be before or it may be after. Hold on. Who is that? Hello. That's how you got to be talking to people when they trying to chime in and call you when you don't want to be talked to. But look here. Listen, we need some more likes. Can we get some more likes? Can we get some more assistance? I need sponsorships and everything around here in these streets. Now, let me find this. The family said that, no. Damn it, we got an incident and it happened, and I just got to show you. Oh, bam. I think it's this one. Okay, bam. I got it. A family says no sign of danger before the 6-year-old was stabbed to death. Now listen, this is an update. Hold on. They got to come off this little thing. All right, got it. This is an update. I got it. Let me grab that, put that in theater mode, go ahead on and present it to you all. Remember, we talked about the situation. We had a situation to where a apartment was burning up. Remember that? And then they got into the apartment and they saw the 6-year-old stabbed to death. And then when they came out of the apartment and they looked round back of the building, a woman, and I do believe that she was naked, behind the building, but they was not sure if it was his mama. We got an update. Here we go.
Tonight we're learning more about the death of a 6-year-old who was stabbed. And then police say his mother set their apartment on fire. Channel 2 Gwinnett County.
So that was his mama. Baby look like she got on go-go boots right now. We like them, sugar. Go ahead.
Bureau Chief Matt Johnson live in Peachtree Corners.
Peachtree.
And Matt, you found out the mother was dealing with financial issues.
Oh, she had a financial problem.
And court records show she was behind on her rent by at least a month here at this apartment, and eviction was a real possibility for her. Police have not released a motive yet for what may have caused or sparked this murder, but the little boy's grandmother says there's no excuse for taking a young life.
You mean to tell me that you allegedly killed your child, stab your child to death, and set the apartment on fire because you is a month behind, and the possibility of eviction may happen. Do you know that you get at least 3 months of being behind on rent before the eviction pop off on you? Before they go down and spend them little $400 to $600 to evict you? So we killing kids because we're a month behind on rent? Go ahead.
It's just so precious.
6-year-old Javion Pruitt is being remembered by his grandmother as a young boy with a lot of love in his life.
He loved his mom. He loved his dad. He even said he had the best mama ever.
That's why
he had a daddy that he loved also. Shout out to Big J Boogie for the $3 cash app. You say they got me working at work. Say you believe this ish? Hell no. You ain't supposed to be working at work.
His paternal grandmother says it makes his murder and his mother's arrest so confusing.
That's what's...
It look like I know her. It look like I know that baby. Hold on. I can't pronounce that name though. Azaria Bruton, baby. Shout out to baby out for having her real though. It looked like her real. It looked like she need a retwist. Go ahead.
That's what's hurting the most is everything was so normal. Because we just talked to him Wednesday.
23-year-old Azaria Burton faces malice, murder, and arson charges. Gwinnett County Police say she stabbed Javion to death and lit their Peachtree Corners apartment on fire Thursday. When police found Burton behind the building, they say her clothes were wet and she was wearing one sock. Javion's grandmother says the family had no signs that he was in danger.
Everybody knows if it was any signs, I would have been at my grandbaby.
Court records show Burton was behind on her rent and was facing eviction. Police haven't released a motive for the murder.
We're a phone call away. She know if nobody will help her, she know we would.
Javion, you say we'd rather go to the resort instead of paying for rent. You see what I'm saying? Ain't wrong with the mama.
His family in Mississippi says they'll miss him every day while they fight for justice and answers.
She need to get everything that she deserves.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. She need to get everything she that she deserved. I'm so happy that a female said that about another female. You say, I bet she suffers from mental illness and postpartum depression.
Now, the mother faces 7 felonies, including malice, murder, arson, and also child cruelty. Now, the next steps for Javion's family is getting him back to Mississippi so they can plan a funeral. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
Jesus. Look at what this baby did. She was just a month behind. Man, how much you pay over there? 8 to 1,000 or 8 to like 1,100? This is poor monkey management. Your child lost his life because you got poor monkey management. Ain't wrong with little mama. Oh, watch this. So you couldn't give the baby to the daddy? And then burnt the apartment up? When I tell you that these babies do not want to lose, you say about $600 a month. When these babies don't want to look like a loser, a failure, they will take the children out. She did not want to give the child to the dad, so let me stab like it's Halloween out here in these streets, and let me set the house on fire. These smart people who have jobs and who are detectives would never find out it was me. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. He say the daddy filed for custody. Daddy can't have him. Hell, you might be right, because that happens a lot. In case y'all don't know, when daddy win custody, the children die. A lot of times.
And Matt, you found out the mother was dealing with financial issues.
And court records show she was behind on her rent by at least a month here.
By at least a month. You couldn't have not made an agreement with your landlord. There's plenty of ways you could have paid that. You know, I am talking about plenty ways of paying rent other than killing your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be selling that monkey. You supposed to be selling that mouth. Supposed to killing your child. I don't, but she loved the baby. Hell, this is a 6-year abortion. There you go. No job equals financial issues. Say he was old. He was a handsome little boy. He just didn't get to grow up.
This apartment and eviction was a real possibility for her. Police have not released a motive yet for what may have caused or sparked this murder.
That is what caused and sparked the murder. Her eviction. Hell, or she probably went to court and lost custody.
But the little boy's grandmother says there's no excuse for taking a young life.
He was just so precious.
6-year-old Javion Pruitt is being remembered by his grandmother as a young boy with a lot of love in his life.
He loved his mom.
What is the name of the apartment complex? What's the name of the apartment complex? We got to see how much rent is.
He loved his dad. He even said he had the best mama ever.
That's why
So his paternal grandmother is that daddy, and maternal is mama's side. Paternal is daddy's side, right? Maternal, mama's. I think that's how it works. Go ahead.
His paternal grandmother says it makes his murder and his mother's arrest so confusing.
That's what's hurting the most, is everything was so normal. Because we just talked to him Wednesday.
23-year-old Azaria Burton faces malice, murder, and arson charges. Gwinnett County police say she stabbed Javion to death and lit their Peachtree Corners apartment on fire Thursday.
Peachtree Corner and C Pines. Damn it, it's C something. It's C something in C Lane. Hold on. What is the place called again? Gwinnett Apartments. It's something like that. Hold on. Gwinnett County. We're going to do Gwinnett County. Spring Lane. Is it Spring Lane Apartments or something? Springs Lane apartment. Let's say mother stabbed son. A lot of times. Mama stabbed son a lot of times. All right, bam. She identified as her. I get that right there. Murder, malice, all that. We trying to find where it went down at. Where did this go down at? Is anybody gonna write it? Ain't nobody gonna write it. Trying to find out what the apartment complex. Murder. 7. She said 7. Bam. I am looking. Here, it may be a GoFundMe too. You see Brown spoke to the grandson. We got all that right there. In the Peachtree Corners. Springs Lane in Peachtree Corner. But we don't know the name of the complex though. Or is Peachtree Corner a complex? I don't know. 7,000 Springs Lane. Hold on, swole up. Is that a house? Hold on. I'm looking at like a facility. How much is they charging over there, y'all? I can't find it. Doggone shame that baby done knocked off player like that right there. About a little petty little rent. You know how many people getting evicted and they still trying to live. You know what I'm saying? That baby couldn't handle a eviction. Oh, and yeah, that baby was 23. She was 23 years old. Little fool out here, 23. She can't deal with life. She can't deal with society. You say she wanted to hurt the daddy. I can believe that. Peachtree Corner was probably in Buckhead, and people in Georgia think Buckhead is a luxury area, a luxurious area. You got a point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Malice murder, felony murder, arson, first degree, aggravated assault, tampering with evidence, possession of a knife during the commission of certain crimes, and cruelty to children, first degree. I just do not see the apartment complex. What is we doing? Mother in the Peachtree Corners. They just keep calling it the Peachtree Corner. Oh, we got an address. Wait. I ain't gonna be able to put it up like this right here. We got to put me back up first, and I got to see what the hell, what is gonna pop up when I do that right there. Because they be trying to show too much every now and then. Peachtree Corner, Georgia, 4900. Can I click on it? Okay. Bam. Okay, let me get the layer view. Okay, we got that view right there. Make sure they ain't doing too much, because I can't show stuff. So got to be more careful. Okay, we got the map up. Let's slide this on over here. Problem is, so this is where they say, this is 4900 right here. You say, Willie, it's Countryside Village of Gwinnett. And that's the name of this little spot. Ooh, they had a pool over there too? Or it's another apartment. Divine Apartments. That's what's up. They got a whole bunch of trees out there too. Say, Willie, which map you talking about? No, not one of those maps. This is a try to find where people stay at map. So it's right here. She burnt that thing. Oh man, she was hiding behind that building back there, ducking and peeking. Is they gone yet? Is the fire department gone yet? Oh fool, sick of these. I can't take y'all serious. But anyway, let me go ahead on and move it right along. We're gonna move it right along. We're gonna leave it just like it is. Just like it is. Damn, we couldn't find like don't know, because I click on it, I find that, and ain't nothing happened. Say copy to the clipboard. Is it on Zillow or something? Oh yeah. Can I hold on. PeachtreeApartment.com. That was the Vine. We got a True People search. Maybe I should type in Zillow. Would it be on Zillow? Zillow, nope. The Corners, rental listing. The Corners of Peachtree, rental lit. Jesus, why y'all got all these openings? Hold on. Let me. Over in Norcross, Crossing, 2614. Oh, that's something else, y'all. Move right along. I done started sweating out here, moving it right along. What time it is? It 1:52 out here in these streets. Now, why is that? Oh, because I done unplugged my doggone fan. Hold on. Let's get it together. What our numbers look like. Y'all, can we get some more likes? Nope, I don't have Zelle. I do not have Zelle. I'm so sorry, I do not have Zelle. Listen, we over 200 likes on number 7 channel. We at 199 likes on the live channel. For all of you who is over on the live channel, please come over to the number 7 channel. Please subscribe to the number 7 channel. And we also have this thing that we go to a lot of times at 1 o'clock, but we're not doing it today, and that's rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. The link be down in the description. Appreciate y'all. Hell, we got an update. we got another update. I just want to run through like a lot of this, a lot of these things that I have just been behind on, so I can catch up out here in these streets because I need to catch up. Now, why I ain't got this one here? All these things when you think that you got it and you don't. It's so stupid. But bam. Let's see. Okay. We got over 200 on the live channel. Appreciate that right there. Y'all doing the player solid right now. Thank you. And again, if you would like to support the machine with the thumbs up, cash apps, super chat, PayPal, I appreciate it all. I really do. Damn it, I thought I just had the doggone thing. Well, it's a good thing I wrote it down. And now here I could just go on and type it on in. What do we have? Y'all gotta bear with me. And what was that in court? Take it to the courthouse. Or was that one? So that was like 253. We can do this one. We can do this one right here. Remember a while back, two of these fools, community activists, decided to record themselves. They decided to record themselves while running over people. And then they ran over a retired police officer. If I'm not mistaken, player was retired. Well, they finally made the court. They finally went on the court. And this what happened at court.
Good evening and thanks for joining us live at 5. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. A trial date has been set for the two teens accused in a crime spree that included what police say was the intentional hit-and-run killing of a retired police chief officer, Andreas Probst.
In court today, the teen suspects did not show any concern. Our Jaewon Jung was there in the courtroom and also spoke to the family of Probst after the proceedings.
The family of Andreas Probst says the behavior of the two murder suspects makes them angry. Despite the serious felony charges each are facing, the pair were all smiles in court Tuesday. Sitting 4 seats apart from each other in district court Tuesday to set a trial date, 18-year-old Jesus Ayala.
Remember old Jesus thought because things transpired when he was 17, but when he made it into court, he was 18. He thought he had it all under control.
And 16-year-old Jameer Keys were seen giggling, conversing, covering their faces from media, and flipping off the Probst family.
How can you sit there after taking a man's life and act like such an entitled
It's a scene that made the
It's easy when you don't care, baby. It's easy.
Family of retired police chief Andreas Probst livid. His daughter Taylor shocked by the callous conduct.
They really have no remorse that this is just a game to them.
I just got to say something, Taylor. I do understand that you're going through a little something, but why is we drawing on the eyebrows? Or is it just me?
This is just a game to them.
Metro Police say Ayala was the driver and Keys the passenger in an intentional hit and run that killed Probst on August 14th. Probst was cycling in a bike lane north on Tenaya Way near Centennial Parkway in the Northwest Valley when he was mowed down.
It's not that serious.
Video from grand jury evidence released Monday shows Ayala joking around with an officer in the back of a police car following his arrest.
On the news last night, I once again saw a brand new piece of video that I've never seen before.
Ayala's public defender, David Westbrook, argued in court he saw the body cam footage on our channel for the first time.
I don't know if I need a press pass to get discovery, but I would certainly like to get some discovery in this case before the media gets it.
However,
I like to get discovery. Shout out to the lawyer fighting back, but go ahead.
The evidence was not obtained through prosecutors, but through a public records request.
My understanding is that it was a grand jury exhibit which didn't access.
Judge Jacqueline Bluth acknowledged media is allowed access to grand jury exhibits. Still, Westbrook told the judge he's concerned about finding fair jurors in the case because of the media attention. The family of Probst telling reporters it's ironic Ayala's attorney is worried about media attention when police say the duo posted what became a viral video of the crime.
Yep, they posted it themselves. Now he worried about the media attention. But go ahead.
Dear people who put it in the media first, your clients are the ones that put that on social media.
Wife Crystal Probst wears her husband's shattered Apple Watch, which first alerted authorities of the tragedy.
It reminds me he's here with me in the courthouse.
Wait. So an Apple Watch can alert police of a crime, or if like you get hurt or something like that? I ain't know that. Somebody educate me.
Trial is scheduled almost a year from now on September 16th, 2024 at the Regional Justice Center. I'm J1 Jung.
Trial scheduled a year from now. And I think in the courts, we play too much too. We play too much too. We take it too long to get stuff over with. We take it too long, but I do understand we have to go through that discovery process, depending on the case and all that. You know, I kind of get it, but there should be a limit. I mean, in 3 months, we're going to trial. Simple. If y'all can't find everything that you need, then yo bad. Say, Willie, crash alert on the watch. Is y'all for real, though? Apple Watch is tied to your heartbeat. That's a good thing. It makes sense if it don't. But then if it's tied to your heartbeat and your heart stop beating, that means it's not getting a signal of a heartbeat. But if you take the watch off, it gets no signal of the heartbeat also, right? Say if you get in a car accident, an Apple Watch will call first responders. It's just a tracking device for real. Wow. It sends an alert. But how is it sending a alert? Like what causes it to send a alert though? The best reasoning was it's tied to your heartbeat. It's tracking your heartbeat and all that stuff right there. But then you just have to ask though, well, if you take the watch off, is it gonna call the police too? You know. And are Apple Watches water resistant? Apple phones will have crash response. Really? Car crash detection? Really? It monitors your heartbeat. You say you have to activate it. Yeah, but again, it goes back to even if I activate it, what happens when I take it off? It don't alert nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, You say it it knows when you have taken it off. Oh, okay. GPS in the phones has a gyroscope in it as well. Okay. Yeah. You say, does it have a defibrillator? Bam! That may come with the titanium phone. I have no idea. You say, when are they trying to wait for that 16-year-old to turn 17 so they can try him as an adult? Bam! That's a good point. Which is shocking to me that can't they automatically do it? Can't they do it now because we charge 14 and 15-year-olds as adults when they murder somebody too? You say it's $1,000 watch and you're not supposed to take it off. That's why it's waterproof. Oh, so they are waterproof. That's the reason that I really ain't never bought no, well, damn it, I did buy a Samsung watch a while back, but I don't even wear it because you have to take it on and take it off. I wasn't raised like that, like to buy a watch that's not water resistant. I don't want to take it on and off. I was one of them ones who had that little watch print on if I did take the watch off. You know. You say in Texas, it say he would be charged as an adult. Hell yeah. In Florida too. Yep. Just found out Richard Roundtree Shall pass away. You is lying to me. Say, can it monitor my meat girth though? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I got to bring y'all down to Broward County. Damn, we got to talk about one of us again. One of us is out here in the news. Yeah. Players mess up. I'm finna show you how one of us done messed up.
Sheriff's Office.
I'm finna show you how one of us
The
done
Broward
messed
Sheriff's
up.
Office.
Slow me down,
The Broward
sister.
Sheriff's Office.
Shut up. She talking and I wasn't ready for her to say nothing. That's disrespectful. That's why you ain't got no man. Oh, well anyway, got to be more careful. I mean, it's a sad day. Sad day because I'm finna do some real quick teaching. Real quick teaching. Let y'all know what's going on around here in the doggone street. Let me go ahead on and grab this. I got it. Sad day in the community. We got a BSO deputy. Is accused of soliciting a 17-year-old girl. This in Florida, my state. Stay in your ground state. Must bitch go home state. Please don't run up. We're in fit for our life stay. Yes, the Broward Sheriff's Office.
The Broward Sheriff's Office arresting one of their own, charging a deputy with trying to solicit sex from a minor. The arrest shocking the department and the sheriff who spoke just a short time ago. Local 10's Ian Marble is live with reaction. Ian.
We learned this deputy's been with BSO for 6 years and that he met this victim while he was on duty and responding to a domestic violence incident.
Not on duty. Didn't they tell you that? Oh.
This here is one of the most grotesque and deliberate attempts to really abuse a minor in our community.
They call it grotesque.
Broward's top cop not mincing his words after one of his deputies was arrested for allegedly trying to solicit sex from a teenage girl he met while on duty.
To read this affidavit, this arrest warrant, and talk to our investigators and see a lot of deliberate efforts to be nothing more than a sexual predator is an insult to this agency, it's an insult to this profession, and it's an insult to everybody who ever served in this capacity.
Deputy Jemiah Thomas was taken into custody Tuesday.
Jemiah, you in Florida, pimp.
And has been with BSO for 6 years, working out of the Pompano Beach District. Sheriff Gregory Toney says the 35-year-old deputy met the teen while responding to a domestic violence call in mid-September. The two exchanged numbers, and over about a month, their texts allegedly became inappropriate. On October 14th, the victim's father alerted BSO to what was going on, so detectives began posing as the girl and continued those conversations.
Throughout that texting and communicating, there had been strategic efforts to plan and meet with the minor, sexual communications, pictures being sent while on duty.
Thomas's parents, who were in court to support him on Tuesday, told us they had nothing to say. We also got a statement from the president of the BSO Deputies Union, who said in part, quote, "The alleged charges, if true, are extremely concerning and unacceptable. The facts of the investigation will come out in court, where ultimately a jury of Thomas's peers will review the evidence and make a determination of guilt or innocence." So apparently this all came to a head yesterday. Thomas went to Lauderdale Lakes, got to a hotel thinking he was going to meet with that teen, but that teen, who was really the detectives posing as the teen, canceled on him at the last minute. Then he was arrested this morning by BSO deputies. He will be back in court, the judge deciding if he will get a bond tomorrow afternoon. We'll keep you posted every step of the way. Live at BSO headquarters, I'm Ian.
Run it back, pimp. We can't let it go. We can't let it go. Listen, the state of Florida, it's 18. It's 18 out here in these streets, man. You got to be 18. Now, how many of y'all like really upset?
Trying to solicit sex from a minor.
Trying to solicit sex from a minor, which is minus 17 years old.
The arrest shocking the department and the sheriff.
Let me tell you how. Let me show you how, again, we play too much. Because of what we was taught, and we follow other people's morals, we think a certain way. Watch this.
Who spoke just a short time ago. Local 10's Ian Marble is live with reaction.
Come on with the reaction. Say it.
We learned this deputy's been with BSO for 6 years and that he met this victim while he was on duty and responding to a domestic violence incident.
He responded to a domestic violence incident. I wonder who the domestic violence incident involved. Was it with her, the 17-year-old, or was it with her family and friends, parents or something?
This here is one of the most grotesque.
This is one of the most grotesque. The term he used right there, the grotesque, because a 35-year-old police officer is trying to get with a 17-year-old. He called it grotesque. I don't know why he would use that word, or I guess he tried to use like the worst word, like in like the dictionary, to make you feel like it was that serious. What y'all to understand is, it's grotesque today, right? Let's say that this 17-year-old birthday is tomorrow. It's grotesque that he tried to holler at a 17-year-old today. Tomorrow, that 17-year-old is 18. Would it still be grotesque tomorrow? Or is it just because it's today? Say, Willie, she's old and she probably in the age of consent. She can't. Oh, she can't, because we have a thing called a Romeo and Juliet law. She can do the 4-year thing. But the 4-year thing is only 14 to 18. Which, watch this, she can even have a 19-year-old. If I'm not mistaken, she can have a 20-year-old too. But it's grotesque that he tried to get with a 17-year-old. I just don't float with like the words and stuff like that. Is it wrong? Obviously, because the laws tell you that it's wrong. I get it, but do like we really feel like it's wrong? I don't really think so. We just be talking. We be talking. This is just, okay. It's a difference. Let's say 11 to 12 years old. All right, this is grotesque. This is, oh my God, I can't believe. 17? We got 17-year-old mamas. We got 17-year-old streetwalkers. We have 17-year prostitutes. And if you're in the right state, you will not be held accountable as a prostitute. We have minors who is not even 17 years old that can tell you who they are and have double mastectomies. But he called this grotesque. And society would listen to the word and be like, yes, that's grotesque. Is it really, though? Is that really grotesque? Or is it just wrong? I guess it could be both. But to use that definition, that terminology, make you like, oh my God, like he done cut his chest cavity open and pulled the guts out. Oh my God, that was grotesque. That's kind of like what it sounds like to me when they're using the grotesque thing. We got 14-year-olds that change their damn genders out here in these streets and have surgery, but hollered at a 17-year-old who can become a parent, who is knocking on the 18-year door. That's grotesque. Go ahead.
And deliberate attempts to really abuse a minor in our community.
Bro, really deliberately attempt to abuse a minor. What kind of abuse are we talking about? Talking about physical abuse or something like that right now? Because let me explain something that a whole bunch of people is afraid to even say out loud. 17-year-olds like adults too. 16-year-olds like adults too. 15-year-olds like adults too. But let's just stick to the 17-year-olds like adults also. And how the 17-year-olds be getting hunched by adults? Because they decide to hunch the adults. These adults don't have to force them. They do not have to force them. But Willie is wrong. In your eyes is wrong. And by law is wrong. But to that 17-year-old who will decide to smash an adult, it ain't wrong to them. Just saying. But deliberately abuse a child. Okay.
Ford's top cop not mincing his words after one of his deputies.
So, which is strange because a 17-year-old can produce a child. That means a 17-year-old can consent to hunch. She can consent to have sex with another human being. But if the human being is just older, then it's just abuse. I just be wanting people just to think out all across the board And the words that we use to describe a whole bunch of things out here. And again, I still have to repeat, yes, it's wrong. It's against the law. Got it. Got it. That's not even an argument. But I'd be damned if I don't think it through. You ain't got to think it through because you just go with the flow. Just like they tell you that one group has only done damage to the other group. I'm talking about them folks overseas, but I'm going to leave it like that.
He was arrested.
You believe that too, huh?
For allegedly trying to solicit sex from a teenage girl he met while on duty.
To read this affidavit.
And because he met her on duty. I thought women like uniform.
This arrest warrant and talk to our investigators and see a lot of deliberate efforts to be nothing more than a sexual predator is an insult to this agency, it's an insult to this profession, and it's an insult to everybody who ever served in this capacity.
Say, Willie, as long as we have old people, we gonna have young hate.
Deputy Jemiah Thomas was taken into custody Tuesday and has been with BSO for 6 years, working out of the Pompano Beach District. Sheriff Gregory Toney says the 35-year-old deputy met the teen while responding to a domestic violence call in mid-September. The two exchanged numbers, and over about a month, the texts allegedly became inappropriate. On October 14th,
the text became, whoa, slow me down, bag it up, can't let it go.
For about a month, the texts allegedly became inappropriate. Over about a month, the deputy met the teen while responding to a domestic violence call in mid-September. The two exchanged numbers, and over about a month, the texts allegedly became inappropriate.
Stop. Didn't I just have done told y'all that we gonna act like a 17-year-old don't want to hunch adults? Ooh, did she tell him she was 18? See what I'm saying? We don't even know that. But watch this, though. The text lasted for over a month. Why would the text last for over a month if that 17-year-old don't want to deal with that adult? We gonna play like we stupid, though, right? But, all right, I'm gonna let y'all continue to feel how you want to feel. Think how you want to think.
While responding to a domestic violence call in mid-September, the two exchanged numbers, and over about a month.
The two exchanged numbers, so it's also kind of telling me, well, either she was in a domestic love, a domestic situation, and or her parents was in a domestic love, a domestic situation.
The texts allegedly became inappropriate.
They became inappropriate.
On October 14th, the victim's father alerted BSO to
October 14th. So from September to October 14th, then the daddy alerted the police. Did the 17-year-old tell the daddy what was going on? Or did the daddy see the text in his daughter's phone? Huh? We don't never want to break it down like that because we don't want to seem as if we are maps for having that thought. And I'm just here to tell you, you better have the thought. You need to have the thought. Think stuff through. Don't let things have you so pent down in your brain, but this is just what it is. Yeah. That's cute, but you can think it from the other side also.
What's going on? So detectives began posing as the girl and continued those conversations.
Shout out to James for the $15 cash app. Man, I appreciate that right there. Sure enough, do.
Throughout that texting and communicating, there had been strategic efforts to plan and meet with the minor, sexual communications, pictures being sent while on duty.
Thomas's parents.
Pictures being sent while on duty. Question though, was he sending pictures before the daddy alerted the police about it? Hell, did she send pictures before the daddy got the phone and alerted police about it? Come on now.
Parents who were in court to support him on Tuesday told us they had nothing to say.
We got to get our bodies together. We got to get our bodies together. Everybody right in this picture, we got to tighten up. We need to work out. This stuff is becoming ridiculous. We dying. You get mad at me. You fat shame. We dying. We dying or we're living with critical illnesses. But go ahead.
We also got a statement from the president of the BSO Deputies Union, who said in part, quote, "The alleged charges, if true, are extremely concerning and unacceptable. The facts of the investigation will come out in court, where ultimately a jury of Thomas's peers will review the evidence and make a determination of guilt or innocence."
Damn, they got us played.
So apparently this all came to a head yesterday. Thomas went to Lauderdale Lakes, got to a hotel thinking he was going to meet with that teen.
He said, my son said the same thing, said, oh, some big babies. I'm trying to tell you, man.
But that teen, who was really the detectives posing as the teen, canceled on him at the last minute. Then he was arrested this morning by BSO deputies.
6 years on the job, and he was, I think, 35 years old, or 36 years old, 6 years on the job. So another 14, he could have went on head on and I guess got the full retirement at the age of 50. He could have retired at the age of 50 and still been like feeling young out here. You just gave all that right there up instead of waiting one more mango season. I just want that's a Florida thing. One more mango. Say, girl, how old you is? 17. You got one more mango season, baby. I'm gonna get at you. And then you got the oil, and we can think about this right here. So, if we ask a young girl how old you are, and she says that she's a minor, does that take away that you was interested in that minor before you knew it was a minor? Because in order for us to be able to have that same one more mango season, 2 more mango seasons, are we just saying that because it would just be another legal female? Or are we saying it because we are attracted to what we're seeing now and we don't know the age until they let us know the age? Is it just me? I just thought of that right there. If we had to say 1 more mango season, two more mango seasons, and we had to ask the girl how old she was, then that does mean that we was attracted to the girl. Because if that time she would have said that she was 18 in Florida, she would have got smashed. Just thinking it through. A lot of us was out there. Ooh, oh, that baby got 1 more mango season. Oh! That means we was attracted to what we saw. You ain't got to believe me. Just pointing out something. Moving right along. Listen to all of my law enforcement that wait another mango season or 2. It's the only advice I got for you. Moving right along. Bam. That's all the advice. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it around. Y'all done made it to the end. Other midday news out here in the YouTube street. We did not go around the Rumble for a certain reason. Because I just decided not to go to Rumble. Simple. Players prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am just here to help. I got to go to the grocery store. I'm going to run to the grocery store and make me a chopped cheese sub, something like that. Oh, I got to give me some fresh bread. I got to give me some fresh sub bread. Nice, soft, freshly made today sub. Yeah, no, that's what a player finna go ahead on and do. I got to run on up here before traffic get bad. Jesus. And I don't want to use Instacart or nothing like that because they don't know how to pick bread sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, not all the time. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw that thing on this black stone. I'm going to throw that ground beef on the black stone and put that cheese on that thing. Cut me up some onions on that thing. Put me some mayo, mustard, and something else if I decide to on that sub. Yeah. You got to chop it up and whip it and flip it. You all need to watch the videos on YouTube. You got to chop that thing up with that cheese in there. Hell, It's better than a cheeseburger. I know, because the cheese is on top of the burger. It's just something different. It's just different when you chop that cheese up in the burger with them onions, and it's all together, and it's a sub. You can make regular sandwiches with it too, but it's a sub though. If you're gonna do the sub, like, it's a sub though. Chopped cheese. Look up chopped cheese. They make them excellent on the internet. Show enough, dude. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Ladies, remember, we spoke about breast cancer already, so I ain't got to do that there no more. You say you're going to drop some of that sub into a breast cavity. You know what I'm saying? Got to do what I got to do. I am trying to get y'all the information back faster by eating on the job. I can send y'all back the information. Yeah. It was homicide here. It was suicide. It was drugs overdose. Yeah. To get y'all that information back. So I got to eat at work, you know. A lot of us would be working through our lunches anyway. So you just got to make sure you clean out what you make dirty. That's all. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. I had a wonderful time. Thank y'all. I left y'all both up on the number 7 channel and the live channel. For those of you on the live channel, we would not be on the live channel tomorrow. Please come subscribe to the number 7 channel. Oh, I do not know if I'm coming back tonight. I have no idea. I got some other things working, so I do not have no idea. But I will be uploading already recorded stuff. Well, news that I did not use. Other stories, and they will be uploaded to the number 7 channel, and I just hope that you all go around there and watch those videos too. That's all you really got to do, and make sure that you share. We got to get these numbers up, do everything possible so we can stay afloat. We got 3 channels down out here. We're working on the last one before they say, you can't get nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But I really do appreciate the support. And hell, we got the members thing up so people can become a member. We got the join button right down from what you're watching right now, man. Thank y'all for being around here. I really do appreciate that. Hell, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here.